So, if you played Roblox back in the early 2000s, you probably remember the guests. Those gray, blocky avatars that joined your game, couldn't chat, and just kind of wandered around. But what if I told you that one guest wasn't like the others? A guest that could speak, that could use admin commands, and who people swore was evil. His name was Guest666, and this is the story of how one simple Roblox myth became one of the platform's creepiest legends. Back in 2008, Roblox introduced Guest as a way for people to play without an account. You couldn't save progress, chat, or add friends. You were just labeled Guest, followed by a number, like 1245, but somewhere along the way, players started noticing something weird. Every once in a while, someone would join a game as Guest666, and this guest didn't act like the others. People said they could chat, something normal guests couldn't do. Others said they used admin commands, and if you hovered your mouse over their avatar, the text supposedly read, "An evil guest." Nobody knew where it came from, but people started whispering that maybe Roblox had a cursed account, a guest who wasn't supposed to exist. Back then, the myth spread mostly through word of mouth. You'd see random forum posts or old Roblox wiki pages talking about Guest666. Players claimed they saw him join random servers, always quiet, standing still, and then suddenly, weird stuff would happen. Servers would crash, people would get disconnected. Some even said their accounts got wiped right after playing with him, and when they tried to rejoin the game, it was gone, deleted. Of course, that could have just been Roblox's old buggy servers, but the timing freaked people out. It didn't help that screenshots started circulating online. Dark Roblox avatars with glowing red eyes, usernames like Guest666, and creepy chat logs saying things like "leave now" or "he's coming." Were they real? Probably not. But when you're a kid staying up late, playing Roblox in 2011, that stuff feels real enough. So here's where things get more technical. Players eventually figured out how these Guest666 sightings were happening. There was a browser extension called Edit This Cookie, and if you used it right, you could actually change your guest ID, meaning you could literally make yourself appear as Guest666, but you didn't gain any powers. You couldn't chat, couldn't use admin commands. The only thing you got was that scary number above your head. So yeah, technically, anyone could pretend to be Guest666, but that didn't stop the legend. Because as with most online myths, once enough people believe something, it kinda takes on a life of its own. Fast forward to 2017, and the Guest666 story gets a massive second life. All thanks to a YouTuber named ObliviousHD. He made an animated short film called Guest666, which told the story of a guest who was bullied and mistreated, and eventually became something darker. The video blew up, and suddenly a new generation of Roblox players discovered the legend. ObliviousHD even made a sequel, Guest666 Part 2, and those two videos basically define the modern version of the myth. The thing is, right around that same time, Roblox announced something major. They were removing guests entirely. October 2017, after nearly a decade, guests were gone from Roblox, and just like that, Guest666 disappeared with them. After guests were removed, the whole myth kind of faded away. But even today, every once in a while, you'll see a post on Reddit or a YouTube comment from someone claiming they saw Guest666 again. A player joined with no username. Someone spoke in chat, but their name was blank. Little stories like that keep the legend alive, even if they're just bugs, hoaxes, or nostalgia-fueled creepouts. The thing about these old internet myths is that they don't really die, they just linger. Somewhere in the background of your favorite childhood game, hiding in the old code, or in your memory of late-night Roblox sessions with friends. Guest666 might not be real, but the feeling he gave people, that eerie sense that something off could be lurking in an innocent game, that's what makes legends like this last forever. Anyway, that's the story of Guest666, one of Roblox's oldest and creepiest myths. If you played Roblox back in the day, did you ever see a guest like that? Or maybe you remember those old rumors going around? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this kind of deep dive into forgotten internet legends, drop a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And remember, sometimes it's better to leave the old servers closed.